Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and staying warm if it's cold where you are, or just, having a nice December. I feel like this month has been flying by. Like, I can't believe it's already December 15th today as I'm filming this, but this video hopefully will go up Thursday, December 18th when you're watching this. So, I'm trying to pre-record a little bit ahead of the busy holiday season. So, there might not be a video on Sunday, December 21st. I'm gonna try and film pre-record to get one up. But this weekend for me is crazy busy. So, I definitely will have to pre-record it, and if I don't get to pre-record it, there probably won't be a video. And then I most likely will take a little break for the holidays, obviously, but I'll come back hopefully between Christmas and New Year's for a video or two. So for tonight's video, I actually got this idea scrolling through Instagram. I saw a post from, I want to say Billboard, I'll double check in a minute, but I want to say it was from Billboard, ranking all of Taylor Swift's track fives. And I found the list so interesting because it was so different from what my personal ranking would be. So I figured I would do my ranking of Taylor Swift's track fives. So if you don't know, which, I mean, if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, you might not, but she's known for her track fives being kind of the most vulnerable and most, for lack of a better word, heart-wrenching tracks on her albums. And so whenever a new Taylor Swift album comes out, I feel like everyone's ready to hear, okay, what's this track five gonna do to me? It's gonna be intense, it's gonna be amazing, but it's gonna be sad. So they've kind of gotten a reputation of, being a standout on the album in the, when you're listening to it, getting to track five, something's about to go down. So at this point, Taylor has had 12 albums out in the ether. So we're gonna look at them, and I'm gonna give you Billboard's ranking, and then I'm going to do my ranking. Nobody asked, but I'm gonna give it anyway. Just let me make sure it's Billboard. I want to say it is. Yes, it is. Okay, and when was this posted? Maybe 2 weeks ago. So, let's start. Actually, you know what? First, I'm really thirsty. Let's get some water. Okay. I hope you can't hear. My laptop's kind of overheating. Hopefully you can't hear that too much. Okay, so Billboard ranked as the worst, or last place in Taylor's track five, The Archer, which is from Lover. Number 11, White Horse, which is off of, excuse me, I yawn when I make these videos, I don't know why, which is off Fearless. Number 10, Eldest Daughter, off of her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. Number 9, Cold As You, off of Debut. Number 8, Dear John, off of Speak Now. Number 7, All You Had to Do Was Stay, off of 1989. Number 6, My Tears Ricochet, off of Folklore. Number 5, So Long London, from the Tortured Poets Department. Number 4, You're On Your Own Kid, from Midnights. Number 3, Tolerated from Evermore. Number 2, All Too Well from Red. And at number 1, they ranked Delicate from Reputation, which I was kind of shocked. But that's Billboard's ranking. But, like, I want to do my ranking. Oh my god, this is, like, so loud. My computer's, like, so loud. I really hope you guys can't hear that. Like, to me, it's, like, so loud. The fan is overheating. Or it's the fan going. I guess it's deheating. It sounds like it's slowing down. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, for me, in last place, out of Taylor Swift's track 5s, might be surprising, but anyone who knows me, I feel like knows I am not the biggest fan of this album. And out of this group of songs, I'm ranking it based on like this combination, like these songs. This would be my least favorite. I honestly rarely listen to this song, and that is All You Had to Do Was Stay off of 1989. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know 1989 is a beloved Taylor Swift album. It's just not my favorite. It's not my favorite. And it doesn't give track 5 to me. Yeah, it really doesn't. I feel like there are others that give track 5 better. So, All You Had to Do Was Stay would be my least favorite track 5. At number 11, I have Cold As You off of Debut. I like this song, but I don't listen to it that often. I really don't listen to Debut that often. Not because it's bad, just because all of her other albums, I mean, it's hard with Taylor Swift. It's like, every album is so good, but, you know, you gravitate naturally towards some or others that you just like better. Number 10 for me would be White Horse off of Fearless. I really like White Horse. It's just, for me, when I think of Fearless, it's such a big album, and White Horse isn't remotely, I shouldn't say isn't remotely, it's not in my top 5 off of Fearless, and I feel like with Fearless, I only listen to, like, my top 5 songs, and then I don't really listen to the others all too often. Number 9 is Eldest Daughter. Now, this might be a little shocking that I ranked it kind of high. I think Billboard ranked it number 10, maybe? I like this track. It took me a minute to get used to the lyricism. If you know, you know. But it's really grown on me. And I listen to it quite often. I mean, we've had Life of a Showgirl not very long in the grand scheme of other Taylor Swift albums, but so that is probably the least confident one, I feel like, in its ranking, because I feel like it could go up, it could go down. I mean, I don't know, I haven't had enough time with the Life of a Showgirl. I'm still listening to it all on repeat. I know I did a ranking a couple weeks ago on the album, so I still need time. But number 8 is Speak Now's Dear John, a great track. I love Speak Now. But again, kind of like with Fearless, it's not my favorite off of Speak Now, and it's not in my top 5 either, which I think is why it's ranked lower, because some of these other track 5s are like in my top 5 or top 3 favorite songs off of their respective albums. Number 7 is Delicate. Again, like Speak Now and Fearless, it's not in my top 5 favorite off of Reputation, which might be shocking. I feel like ranking Delicate at number 7 could be unpopular. It's just not my favorite song. It's not my favorite Taylor Swift song off of Reputation. I am someone who loves Reputation. But yeah, it's not in my top rotation on that album. Number 6. Now we're getting to like 6 and above. All these songs are like in my top 5 favorites on the album. So this was very hard. But I feel confident at number 6, like it being there halfway, and that is The Archer. I love The Archer. It's no, it's definitely my top 5 favorite Taylor Swift songs off of Lover, or top 5 Lover songs. And I'm trying to think if it would be in top 3. I don't know. Probably. It might be it might be. But, and I love The Archer. I was fortunate enough, some of these other songs I did as well, but The Archer I got to see live when she was at the Eras Tour, and it was, quite frankly, a religious experience. It was amazing. But, yeah, I love that song. My number 5, I would say my number 5 and my number 4 kind of could be switched now that I'm looking at it, because these two are like neck and neck for me, and it was hard. But I went solely on which one I've had more time with, and that took the number 4 spot. So at number 5, I'm putting So Long London off of the Tortured Poets Department. It is definitely in my top 5 favorite songs off that album, which is saying a lot because it's a big, long album. But I love that album. Tortured Poets Department has significantly climbed for me. I've realized for me, it's like Evermore, Red, and Folklore had a baby. Like, they all, like, came together and said, here's what we came up with. And I'm eternally grateful for that. And I love So Long London. I love any references to London. I just have an infatuation with London. And the song was just so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's so, like, heartbreaking, but it's just, like, ominous and sad, but beautiful, and just, like, I just picture a foggy, gray November day in London with the smog, and, like, but in a like, fantastic way. I just love it. Number 4, like I said, this could be interchanged probably depending on my mood, but as of right now, I'm gonna rank it above So Long London because I've had more time with it, and that is You're on Your Own Kid from Midnights. For me, this song encapsulates, I feel like, the Midnights album perfectly, and I also think it captures Taylor's recent, like, her tour. Like, I feel like this song is that tour's anthem. And I feel like it's, like, her career anthem, in a way. I love it. It was one of my favorites when I listened to the album off, like, first listen. I knew it was going to be up there for me, and it hasn't wavered. So for that, it gets a number 4 spot. Number 3 is my favorite song off Folklore, and that is My Tears Ricochet. I love My Tears Ricochet so much. I actually, for the longest time, I couldn't decide if My Tears Ricochet or Mad Woman was my favorite off of Folklore, but I think I can now, like, I can confidently say it's My Tears Ricochet, even though I did write a 10-page paper on the song Mad Woman for a college essay. Back in, like, 2021, I think. So there was that. But it's just so good. It's so good. And it's a strong, you know, well-bodied song from Taylor Swift. One of her strongest, in my opinion. Number 2 is probably my top 5 favorite Taylor Swift songs in her whole catalog. And that is Tolerate It from Evermore. I love this song. I think it is some of the closest thing, like, the closest perfection in a song I could experience. You know, every time I listen to it, I want to cry. But Evermore is also my favorite Taylor Swift album. So it holds a special place in my heart because that whole album is just like top tier Swift to me. I think that is like a album that could be considered like one of the greatest albums of all time. Personally, I know that's probably not a widely relatable opinion, but for me, it is. And then my number one favorite Taylor Swift track 5 song is none other than All Too Well. 10-minute version aside, the original version, I mean, that is, I feel like Taylor's magnus opus. Like, I feel like that's her. That's, like, you want to know about Taylor Swift, you want to know her artistry, her talent, her, you know, the songwriter of our generation. You listen to All Too Well. And I really don't know if she will ever be able to top that. Not that she has to. Like, certainly, I'm such a, like, proponent in you don't have to top your work. All work can live in a cohesive, like, environment equally. I don't think it has to be, like, topped each time. Because I think you go to different bodies of work for different things in music and different feelings. Because there are different points in your life. You're not topping, like, your life, you know? It doesn't work like that sometimes. So, not saying it has to be topped or, like, it can't be topped. I just think it's just, like, her best, one of her best songs. I mean, objectively, probably one of her best songs. Like, to me, I have other songs I listen to and like more, but I can understand and recognize that it's a perfect song. It's amazing. Well, I think I've rambled on long enough on Taylor Swift for one video. I'm sure you guys are probably like, is he only gonna talk about Taylor Swift? I do listen to other artists, guys, I promise. I listen to a lot of other artists, actually. But I saw this article from Billboard, and I was like, ooh, I want to do that. Just because I thought it'd be fun. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got a little more deeper taste into my music. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, I hope you enjoyed my takes. If you're not, I hope you could just like fall asleep and just not listen and kind of tune out. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you enjoy my channel. Let me know what you want to see. And I will see you guys in my next video.